Get right on into today's video. Today's video is on the 2017 version of the HP Chromebook. So we just got this from our school a couple weeks ago, and I've been testing it in school and out of school to see what I would do. For a couple days I did not use my MacBook. I just used that solely, and well, here's my opinion on it. So first of all, let's go over the specs. It is a 11.6 inch display. It has 16 gigabytes of SSD storage, but technically you don't need very much. That's just what you're doing now. Everything will end up saving to the cloud because it is Chrome OS. Then you have a Intel Celeron processor. You have 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and it has a webcam. The webcam, not great. It does have USB 3.0, and it does run Chrome OS. So, getting right on into it. Now, you can see it has a good number of ports. You have your USB, HDMI, your headphone jacks. You have a good amount of ports. And then, the back, everything about it kind of looks nice. There is a rubber thing around the middle, or not around the middle, around the whole shell, maybe for drops or something, because, I think, in my opinion, this is the, Chromebooks are more of a selling feature to schools. I think, at least what I've seen sales go to, mostly schools, so, having that without a case, it protects it more than it would just be with bare plastic. The screen is not broken. We have our old Chromebooks that I did make a review on, and it was very fragile. You could break the screen literally with someone just hitting the back of your Chromebook or something, or even closing your Chromebook. If you closed it fast enough, it will break. With this, I found it does not break as easily. You can go for a while without your screen, flaring up or breaking or something. So it's really nice that, the screens are better in this and that they won't break as easily. It does feel very well constructed. The flex is a little bit, but not too much. And so, it's nice plastic. It's not like the really flimsy plastic that, come with like a little kid toys or something. It actually feels like plastic that might hold up against, a couple years of school. So, with the build quality, it's pretty nice. The audio quality through the headphone jack, fine, not super tinny. The speakers, you guys can give a listen. You're going to go to the website, type in OBS.com, and you're going to go to the website, and you're going to click on the download. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to download, pretty quick download. Did you guys like that or not? See, in my opinion, I did not like how it sounded. It wasn't my favorite, Yes, I get that it's only $190, $200, somewhere around there. But it's still, the speakers need to sound a tad bit better, in my opinion. I don't have any footage of the webcam quality, because they do turn off the webcams on ours for the West Des Moines public ones sometimes. So, the webcam, I've tried it out before, it's still terrible. I would not even say, yeah, it's good enough for, Google Hangouts and Skype calls, but barely. So, you can have your opinion if you would like, to just buy another webcam or use it. Yes, it's fine, but if you're going to use it for anything like live streaming or anything, not my suggestion. So then, you have all those, and the keyboard. It's actually a really nice keyboard. I gotta say, I like the keyboard. I like the clickiness. Yes, it's not as nice as, I don't like it as much as my keyboard on my Mac Pro, but, this is 10 times more expensive than that. So, you have that trade-off. But this, obviously, there's more clicky and everything. That feels a little bit more mushy, but it feels a lot better than the last one. Also, going on to the Trackpad, holy crap, that is a huge improvement of this new model that we got at school. The Trackpad on my MacBook Pro, and I compared it to the other one, was not my favorite. I hated that one on our other computer. So small, and it just, it was, or my iPhone 5 was bigger than it. So, you know, it was just unacceptable in my opinion. It was way too small. Now updating it, I love the trackpad. I use it sometimes over my mouse even. Now yes, if you're trying to do more fine-tuned tasks, like, you know, moving around pictures or something, when you're trying to create a design, and say you have to create a design for something, like we had to create an infographic for social studies, I do not suggest using the trackpad, because it is a little bit cumbersome. You know, even with like the MacBook, it's still a tad bit cumbersome when you're trying to use a trackpad with those types of things. But the mouse works a lot better, and you know, it's really fine-tuned, and you can dial in what you want and what you don't want, and you can kind of move it around. So, going on to it, the screen. And the screen that comes with it actually does not look too bad. I actually think it looks really good, and you know, for it not breaking, it's very sturdy, it's very nice. So, you know, the glass, it's plastic that's over it. It's really hard to clean, I found out, with a microfiber cloth. Like, you know, sometimes you get little specks in there. So, you know, like, you'll get eraser specks stuck to the screen, and then you'll have, like, something on the screen. You'll wipe it off with a microfiber, but it's really hard, you know, wipe it off with a microfiber cloth. So, I don't know. But other than that, it's a pretty good Chromebook. You know, the texture's nice. Everything's really nice about it. Everything's really accessible and easy, but yeah. So now on to my opinion. In my opinion, should you buy this Chromebook? And it's a yes and a no. So if you're going to look for tasks that like I would do with my MacBook, no. You cannot do video editing. You can, it's really just hard. Even like all you can do is browser. If you're gonna search up things, you know, on Amazon and stuff, boom, this is great. You know, it works just fine. But once you're gonna do even like a task, so you know, Google Docs is a very, you know, entry-level paper thing. Like even Excel and all that, you can't do much with on this computer. You can't even download it. So that is definitely a big limitation with this computer, because you don't have that chance to, you know, upgrade it and make it so you can do a lot more with it. You know, you can't photo edit it or anything, nor can you live stream. So like, you know, I talked about, you know, this is not good webcam for live streaming. Even then, you couldn't have done that. So, you know, it really is limited. If you're going to be doing papers on it and other stuff, yeah, it's a great computer for typing. But once you try to go a little bit out of that, it's a no-go, definitely. But yeah, all in all, you know, it's great for schools. I think it's a really awesome computer for schools. You know, yes, it'd be easier with a Windows computer, but I get why they choose it, because, you know, it's hard to get all these third-party softwares, and it's a little bit, I wouldn't say it's, like, resistant to viruses. I don't think it's totally because of that. It's because less people use it, and so then, you know, with viruses, they're trying to get more people, and so obviously they wouldn't target Mac, and, they wouldn't try to get Mac OS and Chrome OS, but you know, Windows has more users, so they'd obviously want to go for that. But yeah, that's my opinion. You guys can make your own off the video, or you know, you guys can check it out in the links down below. I have a certified refurbished one in the links, and also a new one in the links. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and help this channel grow. See you guys later. Don't forget to check out my website too. See ya. Boom!